Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Empyrion 1.8. We are right here approaching the Inferno Club. More like Space Inferno Club or something, indeed. I'm 7-Foot Dust Bunny, and today we're continuing the quest where we were last time, which is gonna seem very familiar to most of us, the Inferno Club here. Normally, there we go, Elyon's Inferno Club. We can pull ourselves alongside this way, and I'll just park up because I'm screwing it up here, and I'll bring you back in as we're entering. Okay, so here we are, slightly better parked up, and we're heading straight in the Inferno Club, and we've got the thumping Inferno Club music straight away. Let this man go. Look at him go. He's got some moves on him. He has some moves. Anyway, let's go through the normal fun and games. The new captain is too harsh. I hear the new cruiser can make the... oh. Okay, let's speak to this guy. Trader! Hello, talk to the trader. Totally overpowered. Okay. He buys projectile pistols, he has multi-boosts, he does nothing. So, the thing is, I thought he was supposed to give me an indication of where to find the manager. Because I'd like to see the manager. But it says management is up here, so I guess this is the way to go. I heard Forge Aerospace sold 3 new... oh. Don't get a chance to finish what he's saying. Management, this way and up. We've done this a myriad of times before. Unfortunately, you have to go to space, then you can speak to him. I heard the captain really likes to tell the bridge officers to energize. Energize. Right, Captain. The Inferno Club welcomes all desires. Okay. I am Club Manager Slick. Of course you are. I've been messaged by Brewmaster Ilk about your engagement in our most recent release. Please make yourself comfortable. Your suit will be upgraded to VIP status, and you'll have already been added to the lifetime VIP member list. Sweet. Please check with the bartender downstairs for a taste of our best-selling totally overpowered root beer. May I ask you if your venerable crew will be attending as well? My crew? Ah, never mind. Do enjoy your stay. I will do my best. I would kind of like to ask you more about the my crew comment. You sir? Do you see anyone? Oh. Okay. I did actually investigate the little crash ship here on the way over. There was it was a small grid ship with pentaxid tank, 1 thruster, fridge, constructor. I didn't even put a core in it to grab the parts, I just grabbed them with the multi-tool. So nothing too exciting. So we'll go and speak to our bartender friend here. Hello! Hey, like I told the last squid head, no cred, no... Ah, VIP status. Okay. Aha, it's you. It's me? Please excuse my harsh words, but we've had some trouble lately. So, here you are. 1 anniversary best-selling root beer, made possible thanks to your efforts, as I have heard from my colleagues in the distillery. Awesome, thanks a lot. Great to hear. Relay my greetings when I meet them. Enjoy your root beer. Cheers. So hang on. Hello, my friend. We're speaking from what seems to be a party going on. I'm not invited. Enjoy, but do not rest too long. I have had word from my organization that due to your excellent performance in this mission, helping Top to regain the root beer recipe, they have chosen to give you more information of the matter of Operation Phoenix. Glad to hear, but the mission felt like it's being tested. being set up for me. Ah, gotcha. But I hope you won't mind. Bear with us, we need to make sure the one we trust is not an imposter, and up to the challenge the organizations might throw at him. Anyway, in your case, I want to know about the Operation Phoenix. Go to the snow planet in this system. There you will find wreckage of the UHC Titan. It was shot down in a battle that followed the arrival of the so-called Operation Phoenix fleet. Yet another test? Absolutely not. The organization badly wants to recover a few logs that have been lost in the wreckage. They seem to be extremely important or contain information that is valuable to the Foundation's organization. The founders of the organization. I sent access to the codes to the consoles to your IDA with this transmission already. But be warned, the Zurax have quite some presence on this ice rock. They will not allow anyone to come close to that wreckage at all, so be prepared. Good luck. Okay, so we got unfortunately it's all gone into here. We got Polaris Seal of Credibility, another poster, and some root beer and another epic drill. So we're going to put that in there for now, and we'll drink a root beer, but not too many. But yeah, if what he was referring to was when I meet them, is that he will give you, if you go through the whole story, an indication that your crew has been there partying at some point and fell out with some Zurax who were there partying and shot the place up a bit. But that is the sort of gist of what he said. But for now, it seems like the place to go... Ooh, before we do... The place to go is the snow planet. Before we get carried away though, I believe we have some more pentaxid we can refine. So I wouldn't mind doing that. And yeah, we'll stick it in there. Let's refine a bit more pentaxid. I could use it. I could also use shields. That I'm gonna have to look into. So with that, we've got our epic drill. I need to link to this one a second because I want to get rid of this weight. I don't know what I'm gonna bring in next, so I just want to find a nice big ship. That'll do. That's huge. Enjoy. And that will get rid of that. Now, the one thing I want to see, can I make just a tier 1 shield generator yet? Yes, I can. I now have enough flux code, and I did pick up when I took apart the little bits in that small ship that I found. There was a bit of Zascosium there from, I think it was from a railgun that was on there that I took off, so I think that's probably helped us out there. So we can actually get that one going, which is something I really want to have on board, especially if I'm going to be fighting it up with a few Zurax scumbags. Yes. Ugh, come on. So I'm going to get that in, and then we'll head over to the snow planet, which, let's have a quick look here. What resources does the snow planet have? While that's building, we'll have a quick look. See, this has asteroid... Oh no, this is on planet. This has Erestrum and Zascosium gold and things. So this planet is gonna be really worth actually doing some mining around while we're there. So that makes the shields even more important, because definitely want to make sure that we've got what we need there. Right, what were you connected to? I wasn't paying attention. You were connected to the main goods input, so let's have this one. Let's link to that, and we'll put in a T1. It's not amazing, but it'll do. Do I want it that way up, or do I want it the other way up? Because I'm really tempted here to just flip it over. Oh no, it's going to look shite. The other option is to flip it on its side and have it coming out that way, which might look better. So hang on a second. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think I prefer it being that way around. There we go. Beautiful. Polarized hull. Sorted. Right. In which case we need to actually bring this one up and bring this one to number 2. Make sure we are topped up with pentaxid because we're going to want that. And we will head off to the snow planet. Okay, so we're jumping. Notice the fact we're using quite a lot of power as the shields are charging up. I should have shown you as well that here, because of that, we are now very slightly over CPU. Only very slightly though. I'm just checking the state of my armor, which is not fantastic. So we found a silicon asteroid. There is a what looks like a legacy something over there. This is not the snow planet. I thought this was the snow planet. This is not. This is type class Elmaranen. Okay. Oops. My bad. Snow planet. Lock target. Oops. Ah. I was all so excited about going and mining that Erestrum and Zascosium, and I've completely screwed up. Wasting my valuable pentaxid. At least my shields are charged. So, aha, this looks a lot more like a snow planet. Wow, when I used my thrusters then, I was almost maxing out the generator. See, that's what another thing you have to be careful about. When you lose the efficiency, you start to max out things like the generators and things like that, which don't go so well. If you overrun the generators now, they actually damage themselves and can basically destroy the ship. So let's have, well, not destroy the ship, that's the wrong thing. Destroy themselves. Let's just check my constructors are off. I mean, I'm very tempted to get rid of one of the small constructors actually, to give us a bit more CPU to play with, because I'm not that worried about the extra small constructor, so I'm fairly sure I can live without it. So what actually is in this sector? We've got Promethium, and there is a Erestrum asteroid here, which would make it very worth sort of going out and checking one of those asteroids, wherever the hell it is. I think it's that one there. Yeah, 17 clicks away though at the moment, but yeah, I mean, you'd have to do it with an EVA, but if you've got the ship with the gun turrets nearby and you keep the gun turrets on, at least you'll hear shooting generally before you get shot, and if you keep yourself sort of safe, you can do it with an EVA boost on. Though what I'd really like to do, yeah, I turned the ship off. That was my bad. That was my bad. I turned the ship off like a fool. Chapter 4, Glacial Grave. So yeah, like an idiot there, I pressed the wrong button. We are receiving a weak UCH positioning signal. I'll add the marker to your HUD. 10 clicks away for the crashed Titan. We'll just see what this resource is. This is a very small copper. Okay, so I will take us over to the Titan, because this is a big ass planet with Wow. Quite some resources. We may stop here for a while. But yeah, I'll take us over the Titan and we'll get the Titan out the way. And then we might look at picking up some of these resources, because there appears to be quite a lot here. Okay, so here we are approaching the Titan. I'm actually hungry, but it has been just crazy. As I've been coming over here, I've been picking up any sort of food and bits I can find along the way. And, it's not food, ores and bits I've been finding along the way. That's, for example, the second very large titanium deposit I found. I've got, like, I had nearly 6,000–7,000 titanium processing in here. I've got a load more Neo and a load more coming. I'm just gonna have, after I've done this, I'm just gonna have, well, resources for days if I sort of mine up what's around on this planet. It seems to have broken into several parts. Yes, it does. But we're just going to check out what this resource is along the way. IDA. Any scanning results? No, we'll take both those Promethium then, probably. You should fly by all three parts for a better scan. 150 meters should do. Well, it should. But I want to see another large titanium. So much titanium. That close enough? There is some Zurax on this planet over there by the looks of it. But I mean, good God, the amount of resources here is just insanity. The result? This returned perfect results. We should go for the front part, land nearby, and I have marked an entry point. Yeah, well, I'm just going to check out this resource along the way. Another, oh, only a small copper. That's odd, because it's all the other bits, the rarer resources, I seem to have found millions of. To some extent, it almost seems a bit too easy. I mean, I reckon before I leave this system, I can have getting towards an end game level CV, and I'm going to try and do that just to prove that I can. Because I think it's a bit overpowered. I don't think you should be leaving the starter system with end game level CVs, you know. I mean, this is, to me, this is actually one of the, and don't get me wrong because I love this game, but one of the flaws is that progression is almost too easy. You know, I can get my jet. I can't use my jetpack clearly, but you know, you can get to a very sort of strong point in the game relatively easily if you take the basic start. I mean, most bits, even with my previous one, the main thing that slowed me down was the early game resource. Getting off the planet, you know. This is giving me goosebumps. Really. Now, if I remember rightly, in here somewhere there should be the odd alien container. There's some secret technical files. Technical details of construction something. Missed it. Is there possibly any more you can tell me? No, go away. I am. Wait, Commander. There it is. There it is. This is where IDA now goes down. IDA is going to go dark. Failed. Wave. Protocol. Black. Find. Override. Console. Save me. Something along those lines. Let's just make this one a loot container for now. That'll do. Yep. Now, I'm not sure there's another one on the other side, but there is, you know, there's some various goodies around here. Where's the console? Console? Where is it? Where is it? Did I just accidentally zap the console as I went through that door? That would have been foolish. That would be game breaking, wouldn't it? If I just accidentally zip the console. There we go. There it is. Got anything? No. Boring. Got anything? Temperature boost. Okay. Radiation sucks here. Hello. Access terminal. Pushes out of order. If you just go deactivate console, I don't think you get anything. Open authenticating, black hypernium, blah blah blah. Setting to private mode. Welcome, Commander Mercer, and then we go through all the story, which I've been through oh so many times before. So I'm going to basically just hammer through like that and get the first bit of the key code. But if you want to read all that, do look at like not my last Let's Play, but Learning to Survive, as I really did go through all of this part of the quest in great detail in Learning to Survive. So, and I'll be honest, at this point, nothing from this element of the main story seems to have changed. This seems to be as per. I do like the new starter planets. I think there's some refinements that need doing, just purely because it doesn't quite tie up with the old parts anymore. And like I say, they might need to think about how much you get, how quick, because it's almost, you know, almost got too much stuff. So it probably needs a little balancing, to be honest, between the new quest setup, just making it tie up with the old quest, so as it's not trying to teach you how to use things like constructors after you've already escaped the other planets. But I think all in all, I quite like the new start. I quite like the new story. It just needs some revamping on the other bits. That'll keep ticking on for a while. So we'll jump straight over to the next section. Midsection. And we'll park up near these angry guys. Now, assumably, hang on, find token console, Titan front. I thought I just did that. Did I not do that? What am I shooting at? Oh, I am shooting at them. So I'm feeling like something's gone horribly wrong here, because it's still saying Titan front. So I'm a bit worried that I accidentally took out the console while I was too busy yammering to you. I'm going to go back over there and have a quick look, leaving... Why am I leaving the ship behind like a fool? I can just take the little SV. So I'll pop back over there with the SV a second and see if I can find the console, because I thought when I had just found it. So we'll have a look, because I'm sure I had the token. Before I do, I bet I know what the problem is. This. Is that it? Does that do it? Because I've already taken the oh, let's put the oxygen helmet back on. Playing a different game. Got on. So Key token, 1 of 3. Yeah, you see, I've got it. And now it's not kind of registering on the quest. That's awkward. And then if I do this one, does it catch up? We'll just go through and we'll deactivate console. You got to choose story. Confirm. Oh, hello. I'm wondering if I paused up here accidentally. It appears I may have. Don't think there's anything out on the console on the back. I know there is a console on the back there, which is why I went through to it. And I believe there's actually some roadblocks around here somewhere. I'll be careful not to take that console out. I think I need the quest to move on. And I better turn these thrusters off before they burn their way through all my fuel. Let's turn those thrusters off. Right. What is going on? Not quite sure what happened there. It was some horrible door fest of horrible noises. Right, we'll go back over here. Unfortunately, I took out the console already. So hopefully I can find something else that counts as console. Token console, okay. Let's see, maybe I didn't go to the correct console. Ooh, thruster. I'll take it. I am not fussy, I will take... Oh my lord. I have some stuff in here. Good lord. I need to sell some of that stuff. Right, let's just clear out my inventory a little. And thank you. Token console, let's go. So again, I'm just going to hammer through and just ignore the story. Why is it doing that? Deactivate console. Start procedure. There you go. I wasn't actually close enough. That's weird. So you must get onto the platform with it, I guess. Okay. What's going on? Oh no, it has switched to Titan Mid. Okay. I missed that it had switched to Titan Mid. Having mental issues right there. So we'll fly back over, park up, go into the mid, get the console. Try not to hit the door too hard. The fridge in this one is off, right? It is empty, right? Let's just check it a second. Yeah. I was worried then for a second that it was on or something because the fridge was full. I'm wearing no helmet. I don't know why I keep accidentally taking my helmet off. Yeah, I'm sure there's actually something interesting lower down in this. We can, again, just have a check for any fuel, but it seems they've removed a lot of the fuel that was available in here beforehand. And actually, yeah, that'll do for that. We can actually bond just to the input a second while we grab these, because these have many useful bits, as actually to those fuel tanks. Grab those cobalt alloy in those. And again, if you're looking at this, there's a lot of hardened steel blocks here. You see the titanium coming up. So there's a lot of hardened steel blocks which would be very useful if you were coming up short of titanium, if you weren't surrounded by huge amounts of titanium. Updating token module, start procedure. Attention, another hidden log file was detected. Play the file, discard, skip, confirm, done, tighten rear. Now, this is one of the things, to me, I would actually like it if you had to start salvaging bits of this. Start considering taking huge chunks of it apart to put into the factory, you know, or to use the components to build yourself a CV to get out of this system. No, would seem nifty to me. Would seem nifty if the system was a bit more bereft of materials. As is, the system seems to be overloaded with materials. Maybe I'll have to play it next time on like low resources, low everything resource wise. So we'll keep the thrusters off, but again I'll keep the weapons on, because I believe when we finish this, angry Zurax forces will turn up. So we can always run around in here, and hopefully there's a couple of thrusters we can lay our hands on. I'm sure I saw one back here. That is one useful thing again, which is where I sort of say the salvaging would be a really nice thing, because you could be coming along and you could have to salvage a few of the thrusters and a few of the bits off the Titan, you know, just to get yourself your ship together. You see, here we go. There you go. So there's a few small thrusters around. As it is, like I say, there's so many resources, it's not really worth the time to do it. We'll have a quick look around. There's a few bits here, but it's not really worth a lot to us. I mean, the only thing I haven't really seen much of is Sathium. I mean, I could probably find something that's find a POI that slipped through the net, or something that's combat steel, and that would be all the Sathium we need. Or got, for example, a lot of alien blocks in it. That also comes loaded with Sathium. Anything? Veg. Not really amazing. Okay, go up. We'll see what we got in terms of oxygen here. Very little again. A bit disappointing. See, oxygen now, I don't see why they don't just give you that, because it's not that hard to produce. Multi-tool. Nanotubes. Actually, I think one of the hardest things to get, or as I'm experiencing it thus far, is, you know, carbon substrate. I'm assuming on this planet there must be... See, there is no carbon substrate deposits on this planet at all. None. So the main thing we'll be coming up short on will be carbon substrate. And, I mean, obviously I can just manufacture it in the same way. I'm lost to where I'm going. I'm yapping and I've completely lost my direction. In the same way that, you know, you can just make a lot of things, but you can just make it out of stone for ages, no problem. Great. But it will take ages. So, again, I don't understand why that resource isn't particularly available when I've made all the others so abundant. Because that's not really going to slow me down. I just put a small army of portable constructors on the job. and that'll be it. Wait, go up. It could grab them for the electronics. That token console was down there. Do we have to speak to this console? Let's say no, not yet. Let's go token console first. This one. Okay, over here. Meds. I'll take the meds. The meds are never to be sniffed at. See, I'd like it as well if, like, again, there were actual armor in the armor locker. Warp core minus blah blah blah. Again, I've read all this so many times. There we go. We'll just hammer through the additional info to make sure the quest works properly. Proceed to the bridge. And this is back up where we just were. Go up to the bridge console and done. So, deactivate console. Is that not... Okay, maybe I needed to get a bit closer. Let's just eat a second. Thank you. So, why did that not work? End of message, deactivate console. Is that not the one? I just went to the token console down there. What's going on? We've just been to this token console. Right, we just had this warp control room. We flew through it. We continued the story. We confirmed. Override. Additional. Proceed. And it says to access the main command console to reactivate the assembly process. Caution, extract of file data from the failsafe cache will self-destruct the array. Proceed. Right, there we go. Did it that time. Maybe I just didn't get close enough. Can be a bit funky. Right, let's try again. Here we go. Now it's gonna jump in automatically and do it. So okay, I'm afraid I'm still partially blocked from some of the important files by the remains of the Wave Rider protocol, but thanks to you retrieving the code sequence for Code Black, I am now able to remove the digital seals. What can I say? After having analysed just the raw data I can now access, this whole transport to Andromeda did not happen by accident. So what can we do? Although the Wave Rider protocol knocked me out, the suit subsystem is still gathering information. It seems like the long-range antenna for this wreckage is still working. If I can power them for just a few minutes, we could send an emergency broadcast. But this would mean the Zurax would send everything they have at this position. Given the military states nearby, this would leave only a few moments to get prepared. Better fight them with your vessel than on foot. Either way, you need to keep the troops busy for a few minutes until the antenna completes sending signal. Lock and load! Go! Come on, jetpack. There we go. Enemy troops coming in 30 seconds. 30 seconds! Run! And we are good to go. Bring it! Come on, prepare for battle. Should be able to knock them all out. Antennas are adjusted. Now sending. Ooh, sending rockets at me. You bastards. But, I mean, things are going down fairly quickly. I don't understand why they're not doing them quite as quickly as I'd like. It's gonna hurt my shields. Alright, Commander, we just lost the antennas. How? How? I'm sat over the top of the antenna. How? Convenient. Seems like a plot device to me. So yeah, you could, no matter what you do, the antenna will break. And then it says, I've marked the location on your map and on your radar. So this will take it really, so you have to go to this next stage of the quest. But we'll go down and just loot a couple of these drones. So I apologize to anyone who feels like I'm paying minor lip service to the quest at this point. This is mainly, like I say, because we have done the quest on the channel a whole raft of times, and at this point very little has changed, or well, I haven't read all the text. Maybe the text has changed slightly, but not a lot seems to have changed with it from this point onwards. So I'm not too worried about following it that closely. Right, can I jump up in? Yes, excellent move. Right, I have some O2, thank you. Let's get that as we go by. And where were some of the big drones? They all look like small drones here on the ground. What happened to some of the big drones? They just despawned. I know, bombers are for some reason over here. Okay. Because the bombers are what's... Ugh. The bombers are going to have the good stuff in them, to be honest. The bombers generally actually have quite good little bits of loot in them. So I'm actually going to get out in the... I keep wanting to call it the Vixen, but it's not the Vixen. It's I call it the... It's the RLB, which doesn't exactly roll off the tongue because it's the red-lipped batfish. Mainly because it's but ugly. Yes, you have more exciting goodies. Come on, Batfish. We'll call you Batfish. Come on, Batfish. We can go out and get the other bits here. Where's the other bomber? There's one there and one somewhere else. Oh, come on, there we go. Flux coils, love it. And where was the other one? Just over here. But again, it all feels a little bit unnecessary on the grounds of how much neodymium is on this planet. I guess one of the other things that might not be on this planet that probably could be useful is it doesn't have much in the way of whatchamacallit, magnesium, which I guess there might be some on one of these moons. I mean, there's 2 magnesium on this planet again and around it. Where was all the other stuff then? Was that on one of these planets? Because something came up with it before. So yeah, you have barren metal. You don't have it there. You have it where? In system? Or are we looking at the moon here with the magnesium? So there's 2 magnesium on the moon. These moons don't have any magnesium. Here you even have some sathium and magnesium asteroids. So yeah, I mean, you're going to be able to leave this system with pretty much an endgame level CV, or close to. Right, we're hiding behind that hill. So let's park up, and I will probably go and pick up the local promethium. our next mission is to go over here to the comms array, and many of us will know where that leads as well onto the quest. So in the meantime, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and next time we'll be shooting some Xerax in the face while we enter the comm station. Thanks a lot.